Hello and welcome to the virtual online event. My name is Lawrence Collier. I'm the head of curriculum for A-levels here at Eastbourne, and I will be presenting about the business, maths and accounting courses that we offer. On the team, we have Elaine Crawford, who is a business lecturer. So Elaine previously worked in sales and marketing for British Gas, in addition to private education. She loves the magic of seeing others grasp concepts and be able to apply them. She loves business because it constantly evolves and the variety of the subject is amazing. Elaine loves technology and how it can be used in teaching and learning, and is very keen to encourage you to develop the skills required. In her spare time, she loves cooking, listening to music, and keeping fit. Natalie Neal is also a business lecturer. She teaches on the Business Level 2 course here at Eastbourne. She's been working at the college for a year now and has been teaching business studies for the last 7. Before this, she worked in fashion retail, financial services, and training in Sussex and London. And what Natalie loves about business is that whatever you go on to do, you'll be working in a business, and everything that you've learned will be able to help you with most of your career. Over to the maths lecturer now. So we have James Dalloway. He was born and bred from Eastbourne, and he's studied at the University of Brighton, completing a mathematics degree and further education PGCE. James has been teaching at East Sussex College for nearly 3 years, and he's thoroughly enjoyed doing so. He loves sport and gets stuck into enrichment activities such as badminton and basketball. I've heard he's very handy at the badminton. He enjoys challenging his classes with high-level maths tasks, as well as getting students to apply maths to real-world problems. He loves how many career opportunities are opened up by a thorough understanding of his topic. And finally, we have Toby Carpenter, who's an accounting lecturer. Toby worked as a criminal and finance lawyer before becoming a tax accountant, so he has a wide experience that his students can benefit from. He has been teaching for almost 20 years and is confident that he can support your journey at East Sussex College. He hopes accounting studies as a topic will be as exciting for you as he knows it can be, and is keen to help you discover the beginnings of a new career and a set of skills that enhance your job prospects when you leave education. So, as you can see, we've got a team that possess a great skill set, and that combined with their vast experience and will lead to an excellent outcome for you as a student and strong progression to higher education and beyond. So we'll start off looking at business studies in a little bit more depth. So join our aspiring business women and men of the future and be led by our experienced and enthusiastic staff. In terms of entry criteria, for our Level 2 programme, it's 4 GCSEs at grades 3 or above, including English and Maths. For the Level 3 BTEC business, you will be required to have at least 5 GCSEs at grades 4 or above, including English and Maths as well. For A-level, a grade 5 or above in English and Maths plus 4 other GCSEs is required. Business studies does not need to be included within those. What will you study? So year 1 will be focused on functional areas and types of businesses, finance, costings, margins, marketing, strategies, absolutely all sorts of different elements of the finance topic. Operations management is another topic, so you're looking at production processes, automation, quality systems, and supply chain. Human resources, so motivational theories, methods to encourage productivity, entrepreneurs, their motives, characteristics, and how companies grow into large multinationals. You'll also look at leadership styles, in addition to working on analytical skills for extracting data and interpreting this to make decisions. In year 2, you look at international business, considering the impact of globalization and developing economies. International strategies using case studies to evaluate their success and failures, and financial analysis using ratios and other numerical tools to inform your decisions. Finally, you explore a market set by Edexcel and pick apart all the companies that in that market and analyze the business theory learned over the 2 years. On to the vocational business options. We have Level 2 BTEC, and this program is based around starting up a business where you learn crucial skills and develop a thorough understanding to potentially do this one day in the future yourself. During this course, you'll be introduced to some of the concepts studied at Level 3. The course is designed to stretch your current understanding and develop your academic skills so that you are capable and fully prepared for either progression to Level 3 or into the workplace. When completing this course, you are supported in developing your English and Maths GCSE skills, as well as broadening your understanding of various elements considered to be crucial in making you an outstanding and attractive prospect to future employers. After doing that course, you might progress onto the level 3 program, or you may start straight away on the level 3 program, depending on your GCSE grades. This is a full-time program that is a third of the course assessed via controlled assessment or an exam. The course is the same content as A-level, apart from operations management, so I won't repeat everything all over again. This qualification is assessed as you go, rather than being assessed in the culmination of an exam after 2 years. This work needs to be submitted roughly every 2 weeks, and all contributes towards your final grade. The BTEC qualification has elements of practical, such as managing an event and recruitment and selection. As small groups, you are to host, manage, and coordinate your chosen event. In addition to this, you're asked to participate in being an interviewer or an interviewee for your chosen career path. You undertake a work experience module, which requires you to assess your work experience and provide a detailed development plan on how you can develop your career to enable you to have exciting opportunities later on in life. What can you do after your course? Well, there's lots of different uni courses. So you have international business marketing, financial accounts, investment banking, sports management, advertising, economics, and the list goes on. In terms of employment, you can work with local and national accountancy-based businesses, social media, selling, so through estate agents, car dealerships, use of social media for marketing, and also working in the fashion and retail industry. So what's unique about our courses? Business is the world we all live in, and therefore we can look at everything around us to apply what we learn in the classroom. For example, COVID-19 and Brexit has featured heavily in the teaching since COVID has taken place, and we analyse how and why companies are having to react to these external influences. Business gives you a real opportunity to develop your employability skills. So group work, independent work, digital skills, researching and analysing data. It will enable you to consider where the strengths are and possible career options, whether that is employment or higher education. You will be able to draw upon these skills when applying for employment or preparation for next steps at university. Work experience can be arranged at the end of year 1, which helps towards a career pathway, and we have good contacts with local businesses. Students have also completed their placements in London. Accounting A-level is up next, and accounting opens doors to many different career options. At Eastbourne, we aim to develop excellent accountants with our A-level and AAT provision. The entry criteria for A-level requires at least a grade 6 in maths and a science and one of the sciences, and a grade 5 in English plus 3 other topics. In terms of what you will study, you will look at an introduction to the role of the accountant in business, types of business organisation, different models of accounting, preparation of financial statements of sole traders, limited company accounts, and analysis and evaluation of financial information. In year 2, you'll be looking at budgeting, marginal costing, standard costing, and variance analysis, along with capital investment and appraisal, accounting for organisations with incomplete records, accounting for limited companies, and a few others as well. So it's quite a lot that you'll be covering. In terms of what you can do when you finish, you could go on to become a financial accountant, a management accountant, a tax accountant, financial director, senior manager in an unrelated discipline, actuarial analyst, actuary, chartered accountant, chartered certified accountant, or a data analyst. 30 to 40% of the students choose the internal progression route to AAT because this is an industry-linked qualification. The remainder study finance or business subjects at university. So what's unique about this course? Well, in times of economic turmoil, when unemployment is rising, jobs are scarce and all seems bleak, there are always plenty of well-paid jobs for accountants. Past A-level accounting, there may be an opportunity for internal progression to the level 3 and level 4 professional accounting qualifications. And accounting is an international discipline, so it's governed by international standards, and therefore you can work anywhere in the world. Finally, we have maths and further maths A-levels. So maths and further maths can lead to some very lucrative and exciting career options. Mathematics requires patience, resilience, and plenty of practice in order to develop high-level problem-solving skills. The course entry criteria for maths is at least a grade 6 at maths GCSE, along with 5 other GCSE at grades 5 and above. For further maths A-level, you'll require at least a grade 7, along with the other 5 GCSEs. In terms of what you'll study, Year 1 is split into pure statistics and mechanics, as is Year 2. In Year 1, you'll be looking at problem solving and a lot of the words that I'm going to struggle to pronounce, such as trigonometry, polynomials, graphs and transformations, the binomial expansion, differentiation, integration, large data set resources, probability, binomial distribution, statistical hypothesis testing, kinematics, forces and Newton's laws, and variable acceleration. Year 2 builds a lot on top of a lot of those topics and adds in a few other elements as well. For further maths A level, you've got some elements that track across Year 1 and Year 2. In Year 1, you'll be studying core pure, such as matrices and transformations, complex numbers, roots of polynomials, sequences and series, further calculus, complex numbers and geometry, matrices and their inverses, vectors and 3D space. In Year 2 in core pure, you'll be looking at sequences and series, further calculus, polar coordinates, hyperbolic functions, first order differential equations, and complex numbers. Within the further pure 1 and further pure 2, you'll be looking at some of the previously mentioned within the maths A level, such as trigonometry and vectors. However, you'll also be looking at further calculus, further differential equations, further vectors, and further numerical methods, amongst others. What can you do after your course? So jobs within this field directly related to a mathematics degree would be an actuarial analyst, an actuary, chartered accountant, chartered certified accountant, a data analyst, investment analyst, a research scientist, secondary school teacher, statistician, or a systems developer. A maths degree is also really useful if you're going into the civil services as a fast streamer, financial manager, financial trader, meteorologist, operational researcher, a quantity surveyor, or a software tester. You might notice that some of these careers link across well to business and accounting as well as other A levels. So studying all three together would give you a very, very strong understanding. In terms of what's unique about our courses, a maths A level will help you develop a wide range of skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, and quantitative reasoning, time management, and many others. The qualification is a prerequisite subject for many university degrees, and people who study maths A level tend to go on to have good choices of careers, and many of them well paid. You'll also be studying statistics and mechanics, as well as pure content, and the statistics helps you understand how key decisions are made upon analytics, whilst mechanics will give you a new insight into how the world works around you. Further mathematics is designed for those who have a passion for maths and enjoy problem solving. It is possibly the toughest A-level course and is a highly desired subject by prestigious universities such as Oxbridge. It will help with degrees such as mathematics, engineering, or economics and the sciences. This course will set you apart from other candidates who do not pick this subject, as it will develop a certain level of cognitive and logical thinking skills. So in terms of how you will study and what the space is like, your studies will take place in a variety of different locations, such as classrooms, conference rooms, trips, or be interacting with guest speakers. The aim is to make the course as engaging as possible from the start, and part of that is through promoting collaboration with other learners and also using creative approaches to lessons. In terms of student life, there are many resources at your fingertips at the Eastbourne campus, whether it's physical resources such as the books or sports facilities, including a gym, or the digital resources and great career support on offer. We also have a wellbeing team who are on hand to support with any pastoral needs, and with numerous themed events throughout the year to promote awareness of different causes, and the campus is really a busy place as a result. You can enrol in many of the sports academies, which include women's netball, men's and women's football, as well as Wednesday afternoon sports slots with other sports activities on offer. In terms of additional costs, there are no fees currently attached to the A-level or vocational courses. However, you are required to purchase your own textbooks. For maths and further maths, a particular type of calculator is required. This is a Casio FX991EX. It is also recommended that you purchase lever arch files, notepads, with dividers, and a full set of stationery to assist with your revision. You can set up payments plans for your courses, so if there are trips that you need to go on, you may be able to get assistance with financing those. In terms of planning for September, it's heavily dependent on what the government recommends at the time. However, we will make sure that we plan based upon the student and staff wellbeing and safety. It may be that we are able to go ahead with plan A, which will be with all students in, and hopefully if we continue to do that, we won't need to resort to online teaching, but we have the facility to be able to deliver live lessons online amongst using other means. Join us now for the live Q&A session, and thank you very much for listening.